This is The Locker Room on News 3.
Hello and welcome inside our award-winning Locker Room show, sponsored by your Hampton Road Chevy dealers. I am Adam Winkler. Megan Plain will be along shortly to bring us a story about one constant in a season of change for one of our local football teams. We begin with basketball. Actually, we begin with breakfast. Don't we all? Tomorrow is National Cereal Day, and if the Atlantic Coast Conference men's hoops race was a cereal, it would be, any guesses? Honey Bunches of Oats. Why? Here's why. It's a tasty title race shaping up, featuring a whole bunch of schools entering the final day of the regular season. 4 teams, 4 have a chance to at least share the ACC regular season championship. This is how the standings shape up right now. Florida State and Louisville are tied at the top. Duke and UVA, each 1 game back. Only Louisville and FSU can win the title outright. We'd be here till like 12:20 if we broke down all the different scenarios for the regular season championship, but take our word for it. It's going to be a wild Saturday. Now, it's been a wild month for the reigning national champions. A 7-point loss at Louisville February 8th not only buried UVA in the conference standings, it had the Hoos on the outside looking in at the NCAA tournament. 4 weeks later, totally different story. Virginia has won 7 straight games, and with a win at home against the Cardinals tomorrow and a Florida State loss, UVA will claim a share of its 3rd straight regular season championship.
You know, this team has found ways. It hasn't always been the most aesthetically pleasing, but they found ways to, you know, if you'd have said this however many games ago, 10 games ago, you wouldn't have thought it, but they've kind of ground out some tough victories and on the road, at home, and you just find a way, and that's what they've done.
UVA hosts Louisville tomorrow at 4. In the past 8 years, no ACC team has more home victories than Virginia. All right, so if UVA beats the Cards and Florida State is upset at home by Boston College, Duke can also split the regular season title 4 ways with those other schools. Tomorrow's opponent for the Blue Devils, North Carolina, the 253rd edition of basketball's best rivalry. And the Tar Heels, despite just a brutal season, are getting hot at the right time. UNC has won 3 in a row for the first time since November.
I mean, you know, if you looked at the standings, we're last. I've never been last in my freaking life in anything. I think we are playing better, and but we got to play a heck of a lot better. And if we want to have a chance to win Saturday, we got to play a heck of a lot better than we have in either of these 3 games.
Duke hosts Roy and the Tar Heels at 6 p.m. tomorrow inside Cameron Indoor Stadium. Staying on the college hardwood, William & Mary makes a hardware haul today. Nathan Knight voted Colonial Athletic Association Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. And the Tribe head coach, first-year man Dane Fisher, he's the Conference Coach of the Year. But the real prize, that's up for grabs this weekend and early next week when William & Mary heads to D.C. for the CAA tournament and a shot at the league's automatic bid to the NCAA tournament.
So I think the big thing is you want to be playing the best basketball at the end of the season. And I think our guys are playing really well right now. I think they've got a great way about them, playing with a lot of confidence.
You know, you start November and everything leads up to, you know, a couple weeks in March. So, you know, all the work you put in is going to pay off for you guys in March if you do the things you need to do.
William & Mary opens play in the CAA tournament Sunday evening against either Elon or James Madison. Up next, we head to the college gridiron. Megan Plain has a story on one player new Old Dominion football coach Ricky Rahne probably did not expect to have on his roster. That's ahead as the Locker Room rolls on.